My name is Jarell Bempong, and I'm a psychotherapist, I'm a life coach, an author, a facilitator, and I'm generally a cultural consciousness catalyst. And my experience within mental health is as a therapist. I work with Black and minority individuals to bridge the gap between mental health disparities in the UK and hopefully within the wider world as well. I fully integrate AI to enhance the experience in therapy from my particular Black and minority clients so that they can get enhanced, more accurate, more personalized, and a higher chance of success. As a psychotherapist, if a client booked me for 1 hour previously, I kind of only have that 1 hour to work with them if I've got a really busy schedule. Maybe about 30 minutes or an hour after to do notes and preparation for the next session and stuff. So even though I work with a client for an hour, generally I work with them about 2 hours a week, an hour face-to-face and an hour away from them. And I didn't really have the time to create the resources and send them reports and, create bespoke exercises and do stuff like that, even though I would have loved to have before, because I know all of those things gives the client makes them more empowered by knowing exactly where they are, seeing the data, seeing the facts, seeing the stats, seeing their trajectory over time, seeing where they've succeeded, seeing where there can be improvements. Just seeing that all written out is like journaling. All of my clients have AI enhanced and assisted therapy with me. So that allows me to be way more efficient and more personalized and detailed as a therapist. It allows me to give them more of my time actually paying attention to them and listening to them without having to do stuff like write notes. I get full transcripts of our meetings instead of just bitty notes that I pen down. I also provide psychoeducational tools that are personalized per session. I can give them resources. I also can create programs and, treatment plans through that as well. So I fully integrate AI to enhance the experience in therapy from my particular Black and minority clients so that they can get enhanced, more accurate, more personalized, and a higher chance of success in therapy in a shorter space of time. AI integration in mental health care kind of bridges that gap and allows therapists to give our clients a more robust, therapeutic experience where we're psychoeducating them, also personalizing it, and also focusing it directly on their specific needs. I mean, privacy for a therapist is paramount, right? We do confidentiality contracts and stuff. So privacy from the point of view of the client being a bit apprehensive about that. I had one client say that they didn't want their notes being taken by AI because they were afraid of the notes being leaked on the internet. A gap in education and understanding of, privacy around AI, that's a challenge, an educational challenge more than anything, and a bit of a generational one as well. We also have the challenge of the AI being culturally conscious. It just means that the AI is not biased. So sometimes I'll ask AI to generate me an image of a corporate environment, and all of them will be white men, right? So this is inherent biases within the AI and within systems that come out subtly. So I have to always correct it and say, no, make it diverse now. It has to be always seen as a tool and as assistant, and not as the driver. It always has to have a human eye who has these principles and ethics in mind to ensure that it's being a tool that's being utilized in the correct way. Therapy, and also people realizing that AI is not the therapist. I think a therapist could be the last job that could be taken over by AI, because AI is not capable of empathy, and I don't think any machine will ever be. Mood tracker, stress meter. So my thing is all about intersectionality, right? Intersectional identity, intersecting fields. So mental health has an intersection with diversity, equality, and inclusion. It also has an intersectionality now with AI, since it's right now, right here, being integrated into therapy and, therapeutic workshops in corporate spaces. And we're seeing the results. It's not something in the future. I mean, I'm a Trekkie, so I always used to daydream and see all of this technology being used for the good of man, and I'm so proud to be part of that journey, and at the forefront of that conversation, leading the conversation and thinking of innovative, pioneering ways to integrate technology into mental health care and use that to uplift and level the playing field for Black and cultural minorities so that we too can be, mentally empowered and emotionally free. Because it's been too long since things have been separated and we're not really utilizing the real power of these tools that we have at hand. Internet allows us to have remote sessions. I can have sessions with psychotherapy with someone in Ghana now, so that kind of solves a problem with lack of psychotherapists in Ghana, or in Africa or any other parts of the world where mental health care is lacking. So, but with the internet now, we can have online sessions. So that's no longer a problem. But now with AI, we have more opportunity to address a larger problem about the cultural consciousness within therapy, which is largely a white middle class thing, and is usually seen by minorities as a white middle class thing. I think now with technology and seeing someone like me pushing the boundaries of what we can do in therapy and almost trying to take the field of mental health care and psychotherapy through an evolution and a revolution and really bringing it up to date and making it equal and accessible to all through technology. I think I'm going to leave the conversation with that. And I hope, that future that I can see where everybody has access to mental health care, high quality mental health care, personalized mental health care that is effective and works and doesn't cost the world and doesn't take 10 years to complete. I hope for that day, and I see that day coming soon.